Hello everybody, it's Cheryl here, founder of Heal, Nourish, Grow. Just sharing a recipe with you today for a keto chicken soup that features pesto made from sea asparagus. It was a very new ingredient for me, but it was quite delicious and I really enjoyed utilizing that in this recipe. So, like all good things, it starts with onion and garlic in a pan, and then we put in the chicken thighs, making sure that they're in contact with the bottom of the pan so they can get a little browned. Also using some zucchini in this recipe. I like to dice them, so I'm slicing lengthwise and then just run your knife through quickly to get the nice chunks of zucchini. They don't need to be perfectly even, they'll still taste delicious. Then you go back to the chicken once you're finished chopping your vegetables and go ahead and flip those over again so that the chicken is in contact with the bottom of the pan and it can get a little brown on it. So you can see here, not too brown, just giving them a little extra flavor. Here I'm just finishing chopping up the celery for the recipe. I'm obviously measuring here because this is for a written recipe, but normally I just kind of wing it. So if you like more celery or you like more zucchini, feel free to add that. Of course, adding extra of any of the vegetables does add to the carb count a bit, but it's my experience that carbs from whole foods generally don't affect my blood sugar as much. Here we're adding in the chicken broth, and I like to use organic whenever possible, and stir that up to mix. Then we have the Foraged and Found sea asparagus. So I'm using 4 ounces in the soup recipe itself. If you're going to use it for garnish, you might want to save a little bit out of that, but you can also get it in an 8-ounce jar. That way you'll have plenty of pesto to either add extra flavor to the soup or use as the garnish. Now we're chopping up the cilantro. I like to take the stems out of the cilantro. You could just chop them with the stems in there, but they're pretty easy to just remove the leaves quickly and then just do a coarse chop through with your chef's knife. As always, I love all my knives. I have Wusthof and Henkel's. Those are my favorite. And if you go to my link in my Amazon store, you can see which ones I have there. I've had these knives for probably, over 25 years now. Same with my Booz cutting board block, which I love. And they're just such great kitchen tools to have on hand. So you can always support me a little bit by using my Amazon link. Whether you purchase one of these particular items or not, it'll still work. So just pop over to that web shop and I'll give you some ideas about good kitchen tools and good keto products that you can use. Always focused on very clean ingredients, so anything that I have on that page has been vetted by me and I've looked at all the ingredients and have decided that it's a good fit for a clean keto lifestyle. So here we have the lemon juice. I don't know if you saw me do that, but you can roll your lemon or lime on your cooktop, or sorry, not on your cooktop, on your countertop or on your cutting board. And that helps loosen up the juice from the lime or lemon and makes it a whole lot easier to juice the lemon or lime. So once you've let the soup cook for a little while, you want to make sure that your chicken is fully cooked, and we're going to do a rough chop on the chicken just to make it into bite-sized pieces. You could also use a fork, a couple forks together to kind of more shred the chicken, but I like to have these little chunks. And then you put that back into the pot. A quick stir again. And now it's time to eat. So you're just putting this in a bowl. As far as garnish, these are optional.